Steven and Michael for another Tech Talk Thursday. Michael, what are we talking about today?
We're going to be talking about home Wi-Fi extenders.
That is absolutely right.
Yes, I have recently had a very good experience with purchasing some Wi-Fi extenders. But before I tell you which ones I purchased and how well they work, why don't you tell us about using routers, old routers as an extender?
Yeah. So what you can do is, if in certain situations it may not be ideal where your line comes in from, the telephone lines and things like that. So it might be, downstairs in your basement, it might be up in your second floor, third floor. It might not be in an ideal location to have your modem router. But you have Ethernet ports on all your walls and stuff that do work, but you want to get Wi-Fi. So one thing you can do is, obviously you have your modem and router plugged in, but then you can actually have cables from that going through, and then of course through your house you can plug in additional routers or extenders to boost the signal or scope of where it can be picked up. So say you got it all the way in your second floor and you're trying to stream from your basement and you're just not getting a good connection. You could theoretically, through plugging in the right Ethernet cables, place another one on your second or basement floor that either it acts as an extender, which just boosts that signal, or use another router. If you have one lying around, you can use that as a secondary network that you can connect to. So if you're downstairs, you connect to basement router. If you're upstairs, you connect to the second floor router. Yep. Pretty much that second router is getting its connection from the first router, and that first router is obviously getting its connection from Comcast. So that way you can cover more of your house.
It's a great tip, and frankly, I never thought about using old routers as extenders or whatnot, so they usually end up being recycled. So what I did is I went to Comcast and I bought what are called X-Fi Wi-Fi pods, and they actually plug into an outlet. They have an Ethernet cable that you can attach to it if you want, but it picks up the signal from your router and extends it, and basically boosts it and extends it to wherever you want. It works so well. I have a detached garage where I live. I plugged one in the garage to see if I could extend the Wi-Fi outside and in the garage or whatnot, and it works great. Yeah. Now I do experience a little bit.
And where do you live?
I do experience a little bit of a drop off in speeds, internet speed, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing really noticeable. So let's just say you're at 120 megabytes download speed, it might drop off 20, to outside. So I highly recommend them. I know Google also makes some Wi-Fi extenders or whatnot, but give it a shot. Good.
Yeah.
All right. See you cats next time.